today, so it's Tuesday, and I'm Terrietime, and I'm not feeling it today, so I just figured I'd get on here early and get this over with. I'm lucky if I can do one live. This ain't even a live, this is a pre-record, a week, because I'm just not into it. Come here, hyena. Hyena. Come here. You want to give out any blessings or not? It's up to you. Blessings? Blessings? Come on. Come on. Amen. Good girl. There's your blessings, people. Tammy. Sylvia. Brenda. Carlos. Joey Dimes. Rolex. Stand-up guy calling his channel out. Because his chat is the best I've found. And I've been in all of them. I do have one little announcement to make. And this is going to strike some of you people a little weird. Because I am an atheist. But that doesn't mean that I wasn't brought up in the church. Because I was. I've been to a lot of them. In fact, I've been to more probably than any of you. I've been to synagogues. I've been to the Catholic Church. I've been to Pentecostals. I've been to Church of Christ. I've been to the Baptist. I've been to the Lutheran. I've been to the Methodist before I made my decision. I didn't believe in none of that bullshit. But I do have one thing to announce. And it's got a little biblical reference. But it's actually the best way I can describe it. I don't want another person telling me another stupid ass thing that Jen Bailey has done. She is not my cross to bear anymore, people. I have washed my hands of her. I have blocked her. She couldn't get through to me with a fucking carrier pigeon. I am tired of her making a fool of me. I'm tired of everybody thinking that I have some control over this bitch when I don't. But I used to just tolerate it. Well, I'm not going to tolerate it. She's not my cross to bear. She can be somebody else's fucking problem. I am done with her. As of today, January 8th, I am done with her. Or January 9th, whatever fucking day it is, I'm done with her. Done with her. I will never mention her name again. And if any of you, and I mean any of you, try to tell me anything about her, you'll be blocked too, because I am totally done. She is out of my life. I don't know how I got put with her, what paths cross, starred cross, or whatever, but I am totally and absolutely done with her. Don't send me any clips. Don't tell me any more stupid shit she's done. Don't come and say, oh, Jen's doing this to my I don't give a fuck. Jen is not my cross to bear. She's not my friend. She's nothing. I will never talk evil of her because I still think she's mentally ill and that people use her. But I'm not going to be the gatekeeper anymore. She's on her own. She is on her own. And I'm so glad that my phone won't be ringing 100 times a day with some asshole on the other end like Anna-Freeze or Kevin or Maria or some other piece of shit that she thinks I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to none of you fuckers. And I'm so glad I didn't get any clips. Because I obviously mean nobody mentioned my name, and that's what I want. I want anonymity. I want to go back to like I've always been, myself. I'm going to hang out in Stand-Up Guys chat. I'm still going to be in the Durkee-verse. I'm still watching all the tributes to Brian Barczyk and the reptile community. But I'm not going to be fooling with you bottom feeders and you mob feeders. I don't want to. If you mention my name, I'll probably still get a clip. And if it's worthwhile responding to, I might and I might not. I'm going to worry about the country, Trump, about my life, which is great right now, about my love of my life, Paul, and the rest of this shit can just go on. I might watch it for entertainment. It's not going to be nothing funnier than seeing that bunch of jackals that is in a certain chat now altogether. Now that, it might be worth watching every now and then. Anyway, it's Tuesday. I'm not getting my hair done today. My beautician had something to do, and I really need to get some of these dogs around here groomed. Pistol will be getting his new home on the 13th, which I will video for sure. I heard from his mom this morning. And when I turn my phone on, I don't know if any of you people realize this, because I realize most of you never turn your fucking phone off. I turn my cell phone off every day at noon, unless I'm on the road. And I just use my landline. And only special people have my landline number. But I learned how to block. So, guess what? At Jan, that's blocked now too. So keep your goddamn gossip and your little manipulative theories and all these fucking half-assed goddamn people that you think care about you, and they don't, because you have lost the one and only person that did care about you, and I don't anymore. It's not worth it. What's the end game with you? It'll never change. You're an idiot. You'll stay an idiot. You're a liar. 99% of the shit you talk about is a lie. That's why I was able to tolerate you as long as I did, because I knew you were lying, so I didn't let it affect me. But now you're starting to make a fool out of me. Now people are starting to think that I'm directly involved with you, and I'm not. And I won't be. And don't any of you dare to do anything in her defense, or I will get rid of you too. I'm done with her. Totally done. I'm going to focus on things that I want to focus on. And it sure isn't going to be the bottom feeders or the mob feeders. You people are all pathetic. You're all cop callers. You're all job callers. And one group against the other is hilarious. Because who cares? Who cares who's right and who's wrong? Because you've all done wrong. And I'm tired of being affiliated with any of you. And I don't intend to be. And I'll have whoever I want in my chat as a wrench. If I want to have Glenn Crack, supposedly best friends with Maria, then I'll have him. He's funny. He's funny at least, which none of the rest of you aren't. As long as he's funny and he doesn't do anything, I'll have whoever I fucking want to have. It's nobody's business. This is my room. That's why I've always run it solo, because I do what I want to do. And I don't need to do a 4 or 5 hour live and play 10 hours of music, have 15 people up here with me. I do my own thing. I always have. Oh, let me tell you something else. You people probably think atheists don't know nothing about God. Really? Are you that stupid? There used to be this Baptist church, and they would have these revivals during the summer. And they'd have this little thing called, my brother's got my Bible. I don't have it, but I actually have a Bible that I won in one of these things. And I'd go up there, and I couldn't stand them preacher kids. I could not stand them. They were holier than thou, much like you bottom feeders are. You've all done nothing. You're all victims. You've all got migraines, or you all got to go to the hospital, or you got to have knee surgery or some kind of bullshit. It's got to be about you. Every live, even the chats are like that. Oh, please pray for me. My Uncle Harry's in the... You're all attention seekers. And Jen is the worst panel whore there is. And believe me, she's got competition between Jules and Maria, because they're all panel whores. And now you got antifreeze in there. So good luck, losers. But anyway, they had this little game. And I just did this because I wanted to get back at those preachers' kids. There was 3 of them. And they would say, draw swords. So you'd hold your Bible up like this. This is the Constitution. This is my Bible, by the way. They would say, draw swords. And then he would say something like, Corinthians 5:15. Charge. And we'd get down and we'd be looking up them chapters while I'd beat those preacher kids. I'd beat them all. And I got this beautiful white Bible with a genuine leather cover. My name in gold. Terry Wakely in gold. Had a zipper all the way around it. The leaves of the pages were all gold. And I put that thing up, and I never fucking touched it again. So, a few years ago, when I went home to visit, we had a huge house. Our family home is huge. It's 4-story. And so my brother and me had rooms upstairs, and he had his model trains and his race cars and all the shit he liked, and I had my horse trophies, of which I won many. I had my horse trophies, my blue ribbons, a lot of stuff from high school, my ice skates, because I was quite an ice skater. And then I was looking around, I didn't see that Bible anywhere. And it was laying right there. I don't think my brother had ever touched it either. So I'd go up there and reminisce and look through my stuff and pictures and shit like that, because I'm a picture taker. I got pictures of everything. So one year I go up there, and I'm upstairs looking at most of my horse ribbons have changed color. But my ice skates always hung on the wall, always hung there, and I had pink little pom-poms on them. And my Bible would always lay there on that one little stupid stand that was there, and it said Terry Wakely in gold, white Bible, leather, genuine leather, that I won just for being out of spite from them preacher kids. Just because I wanted to prove I was a faster reader than anybody. So I'm looking around, I see my stuff, and I don't see those ice skates hanging up there. So I go downstairs, and I said, Nate, what happened to my ice skates? He said he sold them in a garage sale. I said, those are my skates. And he said, well, you should have took them to Texas with you and hung them up down there. Probably people don't even know what they are. Well, it was a good idea, but it was too late. I'd already come down here. And I said, why is the damn Bible still there then? Because my brother's atheist too. And he said, who the fuck would want to buy a Bible with your name on it? That is a good idea. That is, he was thinking smart there. So as far as I know, that stupid Bible is still up there with my name that I won totally out of spite. And if there had really been a God, that God would have been thinking, this Terry chick, she's just in here trying to make fools out of these preacher kids. But he didn't. I won it. I won it, people. So, cross the bear is a biblical term that I'm well aware of. And that's what I feel like Jen has been to me, a cross to bear. And I'm tired of it. I've got my own life. I'll be 73 next month. Got a man that I care deeply for. Got friends. I've got my snap. Got my home. I've got my dogs. And I'm not going to fuck with her anymore. She's taking up too much of my time. I don't have to worry about her calling me now and her goddamn number coming up there. And I told her, I said, don't you dare say a fucking word to me about posting a video with your goddamn number up there, because you don't need to call me 150 fucking times a day to whine about some goddamn bullshit that ain't even true. So, bye, Jen. See ya. I'm not going to miss you a bit. I'm over it. Done. Don't any of you dare to tell me one thing she says. I am done. There will be no more repeat. Have you all got that? And I will have wrenches of whoever I want to in my room. I don't care if it's Glenn Crack. I don't care if it's Lisa Marie. Until they fuck up where I can see them fucking up, they're going to be in there. Carlos is a managing mod. He knows who all the guys are in the mod feeders. Sly is my managing moderator. She knows who all the bottom feeders are. So I have two very capable people to run that chat. And I don't need advice from anybody else, because I'm very capable of reading. I can see what people are doing in my chat, and I'll handle it. Has everybody got that straight? And now, since everybody has quit talking to me, I may be able to talk a little bit more about my Trump. Oh, yes, because I'm going to a rally here real soon, and I'm not a fake Trumper. I'm not just wearing this hat because it's popular or unpopular, if you want to believe the 19% of snowflakes that think he's unpopular. Everybody is liking him. Everybody with a brain, that is. And just a little lesson to all you little Christians that pray. I won a Bible from the preacher's kids out of spite, because I was smarter and faster at reading than them. God didn't help them that day. Nope. Didn't help them a bit. You people need to take care of your own goddamn problems, your own life. Keep your fucking private life off the internet, and guess what? Nobody will talk about you. Keep your kids off of it. Nobody will know, but none of you can do that. You're the most yappity fucking bunch of people I've ever, including the men. Men are usually, and they still are, better to deal with than the females, but you females deserve everything you get. everything you get, because everything that's out there you have put out there yourselves. And I drink like such a lady. And Rolex, I really need to talk to you. I don't like to bug Rolex because he's a busy guy, but I'm going to have to talk to him today. I got something to tell him. Sophie, you know I love you. Just don't start sliding down the path of bottom feeder. You're not a bottom feeder. Hopefully you'll never turn into one. I don't want to see you turn into one. Try to stay above them if it's possible. When you're covering them, it's hard to stay above them. I found that out. But unless they say something about me, I'm not going to be talking about them because they're so pathetic and pitiful. Just get on Reddit. Check out bottom feeders. You'll find out everything you need to know. You don't have to go watch them. You don't have to give them a view. Unless you fall asleep to people like I do Siwa. I'll listen to her just so I can sleep soundly. Jessica, I watched your HBO thing again yesterday, The Dancing Outlaw, and I loved it, like I always do. Scooter Baginger, get exactly what you deserve, and I'm here for it. I'm watching every single bit of it. Your downfall is glorious to me. And MRE, you need to come back over there and be roasting. I don't believe the stuff they're saying, because I, for one, know how ex-women act, and this woman probably just wanted to get back at your brother, from what I'm understanding, so she put some shit in the kid's head. The cops interviewed and found out there was no basis in truth. That's why nothing happened. Because my ex, number 5, after me, he went with Connie, and then after that, he went with another woman. I can't think of her name. She had a 12-year-old daughter. Well, they racked him up, people. They made up shit on him. He got jammed up over it, but he never would admit to it. He did 5 years, and he never admitted to it. And the mother and the daughter went to the DA and said, hey, it's all made up. We're sorry we did it. Can you do something? No, they don't do something. When you put shit like that out there, it's forever. So all of you that are carrying that damn story, you need to be ashamed of yourself. And believe you me, there's no love between me and MRE. None. But what's right's right and what's wrong's wrong. And that's why I'm different than any of you, with the exception of Carlos, maybe. The rest of you go with the flow, or you don't check things out. You don't find out if it's true. You just run with it and run with it. You could ruin somebody's life. My ex did 5 years for something he never did. The mother and the daughter both went down there 2 days later, tried to retract what they said. Guess what? They wouldn't retract it. And he never would admit it because he didn't do it. It was just a vengeful fucking female. And if you had the most vengeful females, even my porn room women would backstab and cutthroat, go after the money. They're nothing like these fucking bottom feeders that you fooling with. Nothing. Because these bitches don't work or do nothing. All they do is calculate and call and look in people's backgrounds. That's all they've got to do. They have no morals. I don't care if they're Christian or what they are. They don't have no morals. I'm not a Christian. I know what's right and I know what's wrong. That's why I've never done it to anybody. Except I did dox Minnie. And I'm going to keep doing it. I got some law paper coming out on her. I haven't forgotten you, Minnie. And I never will. You're a despicable piece of shit. You still are. But I will never be Minnied again. I learned my lesson. Never again will something like that happen to me. Never. And don't believe everything you read in them little papers, because half of you can't fucking read anyway. That's why you need to listen to somebody like Emily Baker to read you a legal document. I can read them. I know what I read. There were no charges ever pressed. So for those of you who are that running with that narrative, you better watch what you're doing. Because that is slanderous. Unlike this other things you bellyache about, just calling you names and fat and pigs and hogs and pull stick and all that, that's not slanderous. But calling somebody a child abuser when they're not is slanderous. So be very, very, very careful what you do with that. Because from what I read, it was a police report, and that's it. I can make a police report right now on any of you jokes. Does that mean it's true? No, it means you're dealing with a whole genre, a whole YouTube full of nothing but cop calling, job calling, troublemakers. Well, I'm getting rid of my troublemaker. I'm done. No more horrific Jen stories. No more listening to her on a panel totally telling 100% lies. And I have to sit there and say I have a soft spot. She's mentally ill, so no, that ain't going to work anymore. I'm done. You've got her. You deal with her. Don't bother with me about her ever again. I've got stuff to do today. There's Tam. Come here, baby. You want to get back up here? And I think hyena blessings are doing anything better than what anything God does, because everybody that she blesses seems to have very, very good outcomes. And me believing this dog gives blessing, and the people that believe her is not any more ignorant than you believing in God to me, or anybody else, or Allah, or Buddha, or who the fuck ever, the Hindu gods, whoever the fuck you people pray to. Might as well pray to hyena. The chances of getting a good outcome are much better. And it's free. Totally free. So I've got my hair in a messy bun, because I'm not going to see Allie until next Tuesday. I see my little orbs are scouting around here. Notice them, Tammy. My little orbs. Oh, look at that one. It was a fast one. And you don't have to search, and I don't have to hold my camera, because every time I go live in this bedroom, the orbs are with me. And I don't believe in that shit either. But they're showing up for some reason. I am a realist, a critical thinker. Look that up. See what that means to any of you. I won that Bible just to spite them fucking preachers' kids. And I did it. Out of pure spite. When nobody praying, I reached, I studied that Bible, I have read it, and I went right straight. I can even remember it was Corinthians. I don't remember the chapters, but it was Corinthians. And I was so smiling, that evil fucking smile that I had. Oh yeah, you might be the preacher's kids, but you can't outread Terry. No, I won that Bible. Fair and square, because I know what I'm talking about, and I know how to read, and I know how to cipher stuff, and I know how to take stuff in, and I have a memory next to none, because you damn women can't even remember who you were mad at from one day to the next. I remember all of it, the whole 4 years of this flip-flopping, backstabbing bullshit. I remember it all. I never got involved in it that much, because I do my own things. Had my channel longer than any of you. I'm older than any of you. I've done more stuff than any of you. Been with more men probably than any of you. Ran a porn room, ran a dog business, rode in horse shows. So you fucking people ain't got a prayer. None of you. You're not interesting. Sitting there eating trail mix behind a camera is horrible. None of you know how to eat or drink properly that I've seen. You're all hogs. Y'all yell and hoop and holler like freaks. So I'll be doing my Tuesdays, mukbangs. I might go back to that pet store. I need to get some other fish. Watch stand-up guys if you want to be in a good chat where you don't have to worry about getting blocked and all that bullshit. Go in there. You don't have to worry about it in my chat either. I don't give a shit if you're Glenn Crack, Lisa fucking Marie, or who you are. I don't care if you love Maria, kiss her ass, kiss her feet, kiss Pull Stick's feet. I don't give a fuck, because as long as you act right when I'm on, I don't care. And I do these pre-records, so good luck trying to catch one on a premiere anyway, because I try to put them up when nobody's around, so I don't have to put up with a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, I think my messy bun looks rather good. Jessica, thanks for the memories. I watched that Dancing Outlaw this morning. So, my people, white trash, trailer trash, rednecks, hillbillies, Trump, 2024. Oh, and if anybody wants to put bids on that Bible, because I'm not giving nothing away again, but I would be willing to sell that Bible, because I bet it's worth some big bucks, because I won that back in 1960, when they really had genuine leather and genuine gold leaves on the pages and my name in gold. If anybody wants it, give me a bid on it. Hey, I may sell it. I ain't going to give it to nobody, but I might sell it. Ciao.